Even when something really hurts, you go, "Ooh, this is just like."
Welcome back to the Threeskins Podcast. Mid-sip. Oh, can I get a bit of your drink?
No.
Okay. Well, Lewis, Matt, Greg. I hope you've had all had a good week. Yeah, we left the European Union.
Yeah.
Brexit.
Yeah.
Brexit.
It finally happened.
It
It's like
finally happened.
For like 4 years or whatever.
Are you glad?
Like, is it going to happen?
No.
You sounded like you were.
No, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But it's not over because we
never over.
left it like officially, but we haven't left like all of the bits of it until the end of this year. How?
I saw the man from Brussels take the flag down.
Do you know how I know it's official? Because literally as soon as it hit the time, Wikipedia made all of these massive changes instantly to all of like the European Union.
Did they?
Pages. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Literally, you can see it. It's like 1 minute to when the thing is. It's like Britain's still there on the map, and then it just disappears. They must have been prepping for it for ages. We gotta get this.
Gotta get this straight. Gotta get this straight out. You been up to much this week, Lewis?
Have I been up to much? No. I was supposed to have work, but then cancelled. So I had a little bit of time off to do some stuff, and I got up to fuck all.
Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't have that much time off.
I've been playing any new games.
No, not really.
Someone has, and it's an odd game. I know
it's not just that. I completed Witcher 3. Well, the main story. I need to do the DLC.
The
fluff.
I will give it a rating of about 4 out of 10. No, I'm joking. It's a 10 out of 10 game. It's a great game.
It's a great game. Best game ever made.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to the DLC. I don't want to go straight into it. I want to give it a little bit of time to
do Heart of Stone first.
Yeah, Hearts of
do
Stone
that one
and
first.
then Blood and Wine. Anyway, so on sale at the moment on the PS4 PlayStation Store thing is this game called Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I was looking at it and I was like, people have been like saying, "Oh, this is like all cool and realistic and stuff." I was like, "All right, I'll give it a go," and it's the fucking weirdest game. It's like because usually when you buy like a medieval game these days, you're like, "Okay, yeah, we're gonna have wizards and shit like that," but it's not. It's set in like Bohemia in like the 14th century. And literally, if you fight more than 2 people, you're dead. Because it's more like a medieval simulator.
Yeah. There was a game that came out
eat
like
and
that.
Sleep and do
For
all this
Honor or
stuff.
something. Do you remember that game recently? It was like a medieval fighting game.
I played that game.
It's basically just like one-on-one fighting. Yeah, you kill
This
one person.
is nothing like that.
It is literally, you have to eat, sleep, you have to do all of this stuff, and it's just insane.
It seems like it's in the style of Skyrim from what I've watched.
It's more like Oblivion, yeah. But
yeah, that's what I meant, Oblivion. For example, it's weird. There's bits in it where if you try to read a book and your intelligence is too low.
No, if you read a book and you have, because your character when you start out hasn't learned to read. So if you look at a book, it's just all these jumbled letters.
Tum tiddly tum tum.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
And then you can go learn, but if you learn, you don't instantly learn how to read. It just makes it a little bit less jumbled. So you're still there trying to read this book, and it's just like, what's that word mean?
What annoys me about all video games is you never start with good stats.
No, I think that's a good thing.
No, but it's a simulator, isn't it? So basically what you're doing is simulating being in the medieval times, but you learn how to read in like an hour.
Yeah, but
but you start when you're like 25.
But it's time skips.
Yeah, games aren't time accurate, are they? Otherwise, it wouldn't be a game.
Who the fuck wants to sit there for 5 in-game hours learning to read? It's like, I already know how to read, but my character doesn't know.
When I meditate on Witcher, I do it in real life.
Oh dear, what, for like 10 hours?
You're just waiting for me to do or say something, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know what to think about it yet. I'm probably like 15 hours into it, and I'm still just confused all the time. But it might get.
You have to show me this. This sounds intriguing. I've just
been playing Splatoon 2, which is fantastic. Anyway, so that's
I've been playing a game called Overcooked. Sorry.
Oh man, no.
It's like Hell's Kitchen.
No way.
Me and Matt used to get really pissed
Oh
about
god.
Yeah, but we'll have like the maximum amount of people playing it. Like.
That would make it better, but when me and Greg played it, we only had one controller, and you can control it like...
Yeah, you can do the half...
half, so I'm like this side, and he's on the other side.
Fucking hated it.
We did a Twitch stream with it.
That's,
we did.
Yeah, no, not
And Greg's just like, oh, fuck.
That was before we had 2 controllers.
We were thinking about doing...
And my mate's been playing the new Dragon Ball Z game, sorry. I've been
Oh, yeah.
watching him play that.
Yeah,
But
I've
I'm
heard
not
that's
really
alright.
much... Yeah.
Kamehameha.
Yeah, a lot of that. Anyway,
Yeah,
what were you gonna say?
we talked enough about anime last episode.
Killed my father.
Internal dialogue. Yes. So today's main thing that we're going to be talking about other stuff outside of it, but we're going to talk about all the videos that me, Greg, and Lewis have done.
We filmed a lot of dumb stuff over the years that I imagine most of you have seen. If there's any new people listening that just know us from the Threeskins or have just listened to the podcast and not really watched much of Matt's channel, we've done a lot of stupid stuff as a 3. Name one being...
You pissing on an iron and sniffing the steam.
Oh yeah, we've done that.
That was the first
yeah.
one, wasn't it?
That was one of the first
Yeah.
ones.
What, that we ever did as a 3?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. We've done loads of
Yeah.
videos
I've just
together.
realised I got one to add on here.
Oh, but yeah, we what was the actual premise of that video? It was doing stuff on an iron, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it led up to pissing on it.
Well, that was the main reason
That was-
Matt
yeah.
invited you over. It's because
I was like, who can I
I'd piss on. Me pissing has been quite a frequent in your videos.
who can piss on something and sniff the steam that isn't me?
Yeah,
Lewis.
he knew you'd do it.
I did.
So we started it off with like when I come up with an idea, like I saw Dave England do that
Okay.
long time ago, and I was like, oh man, I'd love to be able to like refilm that. And so
Went out
Oh,
on your jolly way and
went
bought
out,
the
bought a
cheapest
4 pound iron, not in
That's
weight,
still on
in
YouTube.
price. Yeah,
Surprised that hasn't been banned.
it might get it might get banned. Yeah, so we recorded that, but when it comes to like ideas and stuff, I come up with like the main idea, and then I'm like, what? And then I like backtrack it
Yeah.
into like I can
Because you got to start off
puke on
slow.
it.
Yeah.
I can we can throw an egg on it. We can put some hot sauce on there.
Yeah, I dressed as a chicken, didn't I? You had like a chicken, one of them
Yeah.
rubber chicken masks, and I like laid an egg on it,
Yeah, you
and
go,
it tasted all right, didn't it? We
I'll
tried
give
that.
you a fucking egg, you
Wait,
cunt.
what? What?
We cracked an egg on the iron and then ate
Yeah.
it, and it was all crispy.
Yeah, you
I
ate
don't-
it, and you were like, it's pretty
I
good.
hardly remember.
It turned like crispy, flaky
I
egg.
hardly remember
You
what
liked
doing
it.
that
Buttery,
video.
crispy.
We filled the inside of the iron with hot sauce and then sprayed it in your face. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
No, not for life of me.
Okay, maybe this
is
wasn't
going to be a
the
short
right-
podcast
Yeah.
for Greg. We'll just chat then. Yeah, so that's one of the first ones, but
Yeah, we've done a
Just-
lot of stupid stuff.
just looking through, there's at least 10 we can talk about
Definitely.
how the idea came along.
But quickly,
and
if you're
stuff.
listening and you are a fan of Matt's videos and you've seen videos that us 3 have done together, please let us know which ones are your favourite and
Yeah, that'd be nice.
why. That would be
Yeah.
cool. In the
And
comments
also-
or message us or whatever on our social medias, which are all down in the description.
A message from our sponsor, ourselves. In the description down below, there is a tip jar if you want us to read out anything or anything like that. You just want to give us a little bit of money. Means a lot to us. We don't do merch. We don't have any ad revenue, so that's just a nice little thing to
No.
sort of...
Like Matt said, you can write messages, you can do them anonymously, but I don't know why you want to. Or you can
Basically
you know,
buying us a coffee. Buying us some coffee
I
granules. and
wouldn't.
stuff.
I could do with a coffee right now. I've been drinking this Pepsi, and I'm just like, I could really do with coffee right now.
Do you know what? I did exactly the same. I wanted a coffee or a tea because it's not long since I woke up, and then we went to
Well,
the
when the
shop and I
camera
bought
goes off,
that.
we'll make a
Yeah,
coffee.
we've both made the classic mistake. It seems.
Your
So-
bellends.
Yeah,
Anyway, Greg, are there any videos that you do remember?
I remember most of them, but that one was actually like 4 years ago. Or something.
No, it wasn't that
It was like
long
3
ago.
years ago, man.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking through all because I was looking.
It was like 4
It
or
was
5
about
years ago.
2016, 17?
17, I think.
17.
That's the start of it.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
swear it was like 2016 or 2015.
No. That was when we were doing like the early Greg experiments.
Oh, 2000. Yeah, because I had long hair. I had really long hair.
I
You look
looked
like
at,
Geralt from The Witcher.
I looked so sexy back then.
I looked at a video the other day. Because I was looking through all the videos that have been banned because you can still see them. It just says rejected for content or whatever. You can't watch them, so you know that they exist. Underwater vomit banned. Live stream of death or whatever I called it, something lame. That was banned.
Which one was the live stream of death?
It's the one where we recorded 2 live streams on the camera as well as doing it
live. Okay, yeah. That was when we used to set our heads on fire and stuff, wasn't it? Yeah.
And there was another one where Greg shoves a tube down my throat.
Yeah, that one was it.
Down my nose.
The camera tube.
No, it's another one.
Yeah, it's like
it's banned.
It's like a medical. You know, like you did suffragettes in history, right?
Are you talking about force feeding?
Yeah, it's like a force feeding tube.
Oh.
Nasogastric tube. So
okay.
Yeah, I was trying to get Greg to feed one down, and he's not a doctor.
Tentatively, he's not a doctor.
He's not a doctor.
Greg's not a doctor.
I don't believe so.
Maybe in some countries.
Yeah, no, probably. We're in New Guinea or something. Like, hello.
New Guinea. New Greggy.
What happened to Old Guinea?
What the fuck is that noise?
It sounds like a fox. Yeah. So he's pushing it down my thing, and it gets to about here, and you hear like a. And I'm like, oh no, I have to take it out, and I pull it out, and I puke, and snot out loads of blood, all over the floor. So that got banned.
Yeah, no shit. Oh,
that got banned
horrible.
before YouTube got really strict. So that's when you know it's bad.
Who wants to see that re-uploaded and Matt's channel disappear overnight?
So yeah, first one's glue gun, and you got glue gun, so you know how painful it is.
Oh, that hot glue gun is that's one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. It's so searing. Like there's stuff that you do that like a lot of I don't know. I suppose because we all started doing all this stupid stuff. I'm considerably younger than you, so a lot of mine was just sort of you have to learn to go on adrenaline and just sort of and do something, and then 10 minutes later it's not that bad. But that glue gun sucks for hours and hours. And hours,
months,
and yeah, well, in some fucking cases, but God, it's just it's 100 times worse than getting a normal tattoo.
Yeah,
100 times worse because I don't. It's one of those things that it's so painful you can't help but shout.
Yeah,
like even when something really hurts, you go, "Oh, this is just like." You can't help it. Yeah. It's just like it's searing.
Greg, you're
agony.
Screaming in that video.
It's so bad.
Gives me life.
Yeah,
if we ever have an argument and I'm annoyed with you or something, then I just fucking watch that video and I'm like,
little bitch. Yeah, tell us about what happened on the hot glue gun video.
What bit?
The bit.
Oh, Greg's leg. Yeah. I didn't think it would be that bad. If I did,
we were giving each other tattoos, weren't we? The premise was tattoos.
Yeah. So we're just giving each other tattoos, and I forgot what I got tattooed on my.
You had a gravestone. I did you a gravestone that said R.I.P.
And then
it turned into dip.
And then Matt just snatched it off you.
And I did him a jellyfish, but it wasn't filming the leg at the time. It only filmed his face.
It's a shame that they didn't stay. Maybe we should put that
one. Did.
Maybe I have to do it again.
Yeah, the one of them did stay. The one that Matt put on the back of my fucking knee.
Because you were battered. Next time you're drunk, I'll do it for you.
I got a scar like this thick, just on the back of my knee. It's horrible. It won't go away. It hasn't gone away.
Yeah, Matt nicked the gun off of me and then just squirted it like up. You've only got to drag a little, like if you've ever used a hot glue gun before. You know what I'm talking about. You squeeze and you drag. You know, but Matt sort of squeezed a puddle onto the back of Greg's knee, and.
I think that's the only thing I've done to you that I regret.
It's pretty bad.
It looked like some sort of horrible worm had eaten its way through your skin. Yeah. You had like a bullet hole.
It still looks like a bullet hole.
The only thing I could think, I was like, Greg, I'm so sorry. and then
You just burn all of his like
and then
fucking.
I was like,
nerve
what
endings.
can I do to make him feel better? And then I was like, you can draw what you want on my thigh,
Drew a big
but
spunky knob, didn't he?
he drew a big spunky knob. But I was so worried that he was gonna fucking do like a swastika, because I know what Greg's like. He would have been like, "Ha, that's burnt into you for life," and I would have been like, "Oh shit, I would rather
Having
have
a big
dick on me.
spunky knob on your.
I'd rather
thigh
have a
is-
knob on me than a swastika."
so would I.
Yeah,
I think anyone
same.
would, but there's
I don't know,
neither
you
of
could
them are great.
You could change the swastika into a window.
It's true. What can you turn a knob into?
Exactly.
A rocket?
It depends on the shape of it, doesn't
A grandfather clock.
it? There we go.
You could.
There you go.
But yeah, very, very
Or
painful.
your grandfather's cock.
A grandfather cock. Yeah, no, that very, very painful.
Yeah.
Mine didn't stay
Horrendous.
too much.
I think I have a blob on my elbow of like slightly lighter skin.
But it comes out hotter than a kettle.
It's fucked. It's so bad.
I've spilled boiling water on me before, and it's...
Don't know where I got the idea
all,
from.
I
Not
think
as
you've all
bad.
like touched something really hot, or like you've spilt like hot water on yourself, and it like and you do that jump, and it's like but this stuff, because it's glue.
You can't like wipe it off.
You can't go because
It
it's
just stays-
fucking,
yeah, it just stays
it's
on.
just there, and you just have to wait for it to cool down.
You have to wait for it to burn your nerves off.
Oh, it's so fucked. It's awful.
So
that was a terrible idea.
It was a terrible idea, but it also
It's in the
was,
past now,
It was
isn't it?
fantastic. Next one is the Deep Web unboxing.
Oh,
I can't
Which,
remember, were you there for
look-
all of that?
Lewis was there for. He recorded it,
Oh, I can't...
and then at the end we were like, because his head pops out the.
Because I know I was drinking, because you can see...
you
the
dragged
tab-
me out the
tab.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that bit, but I didn't know whether you just came over for a little bit. Just
And then
for
I
that, but-
dragged you in it, and you flipped over.
And, like,
That was
broke your
it.
That has the
arm.
best-
Yeah,
that
my
has-
elbow. I had
That's
like
by
a big
far
egg
the
on
best
my.
editing of all our videos.
It was great. I
That's 'cause
like
Greg
that.
edited it. Yeah, no, I was just scrolling through the internet and there was Deep Web unboxing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the
I watched
thing.
like 3 of them
Yeah.
and I'm like,
people
this
still
is
do
just
those?
fucking...
Yeah, they still do it.
None of this is real.
It's awful.
And so I was like, right, let's just fucking film a video, but like make it it's got to be like, it's got to seem real and then get increasingly crazy.
More stupid.
Yeah.
Because that would be funny and like entice people in, and then hopefully make people who watch it realize that the videos that other people are making aren't real.
We spent like a few days, didn't we, writing a list of stuff that you could pull out of the box, and loads of stuff didn't get used. Like we had a suicide letter from Hitler, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had
we had loads of
we
stuff.
had Hitler's
yeah.
suicide
We
letter.
could have done that though, because I could have
I
started
wrote
reading
it out. I wrote out.
we
a
could have
suicide
started reading
letter.
that, and then it like cuts to me dressed as Hitler, and it's like he's there just like crying as he's writing the letter.
Greg just wants to dress as Hitler. That's
That
all
would have
it
been
is.
funny
Or
though.
just get like a pipette and make little like cry
Teardrops.
marks.
Yeah.
Ah, God. No, what made it was JFK's brains and
Oh yeah.
Buddy
Yeah.
Holly's last glasses.
Buddy Holly's last pair of glasses.
Which I don't think anyone found that funny other than us.
No,
Yeah.
that's the trouble. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Because we
it
came
is.
up with loads of stuff. We were
Yeah.
like, only us three twats
Yeah.
are going to find this funny.
I think some people.
Oh
found
my,
it funny.
yeah, I don't think any of my
A lot of people-
I don't think
a lot-
any of my ideas got
I
used.
think quite a few people thought that was real.
One of your ideas like a live grenade or something.
Grenades.
I swear you said a live
I had
grenade.
like bad ones like Madeline McCann. We just find her in it. Finally found
Finally. Who would have played Madeline McCann?
me.
Nah. Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
Let's.
Macaulay McCannister.
It's like I don't know. Like, what did we pull out? So we pulled out glasses.
A rat.
The cat. Because the
pulled
cat,
the cat out.
kept pissing us off when we were filming.
We're
It
like,
kept-
yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting in there then.
So we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna make a.
I got this
make
angle on the
for a
floor
minute.
where you pulled the cat out and it just looked like the cat. The cat's
And,
out the bag. Or
And
the
then,
box.
Yeah, we were like, oh, we've got to make it so it's like never ending. So
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
green screen in the bottom.
Yeah, you
and
made
then
it
we
look
made
like
it like
space,
space was
didn't
coming
you?
through.
Like, fucking,
and then we did the
yeah.
magic mushrooms bit. I don't know why we did that. We just did it.
Because then when you let Oliver out the box, he went straight for the magic mushroom.
Yeah, and it like no, because we were like, oh, let's put some drugs in there. What would be funny? And then we were like, well, we need something that is visible, don't we? So we went into the kitchen, got some mushrooms.
Yeah, I had mushrooms. I had some mushrooms.
And we just put them in
my mushrooms.
in a little container. But that probably wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for the fact Greg edited that bit where we were all high.
Yeah,
That bit was amazing. Where you were like spinning around on the floor and shit.
I was thinking of what to do, and I just thought at the time I was watching a lot of Mighty Boosh, and so I thought I'd just go for that sort of like Mighty Boosh, like
it was good
sort of thing.
It worked really well.
And I used the MGMT song,
Yeah.
which is like people
So
who
we did get a
people who do
copyright
drugs
strike.
love the MGMT, so it's all good.
They also let MDMA. Such bad jokes.
Yeah,
Do you know what's fun? Do you know what annoys me?
What?
Yeah, this is at commenters as well. Yeah, no one ever finds anything I say funny. Why am I here?
What do you mean?
No one wants to find
Everyone finds everything that you do hilarious.
No. I mean, on
people do,
what
like,
I
work.
say.
People
on,
like-
What, on the podcast?
Yeah, no
one gives a fuck about you on the podcast.
Yeah, no one
but
thinks
no one
you're
gives a fuck
funny.
about me on the podcast.
Yeah,
it's just that
It's
cunt.
just me. I don't know why.
like
I'm
this
not even that
video if
funny.
Greg's the best.
And he's the least grateful person.
I have
Get
no
this video
grateful-
or this podcast even to 100 likes. Every podcast 100 likes, and Greg is going to start being a little bit more active
He
on
won't
social
even-
media
I
to
won't
show you all some appreciation.
I won't even notice that there's 100 likes on the video.
Yeah, he's not going to check, is he? Okay, so
Fuck,
should we get on to the next video, which is the Hot Sparks video?
Yeah, that was good. We did that. That thing was so loud.
It was, and this was like, I kept saying to Matt, it's like, you can't do it this late at night. And he's just like, yeah, it's fine.
We filmed about 10:30, 11 o'clock, didn't we?
It was
Something like that.
10:30. We started at 10:30. Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't get any complaints, did we?
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
It's not like it's a drum kit or something. It was just...
But we live in that sort of neighborhood where you don't get complaints. You just get
Looks.
anger, and like...
people spit at you over the fence.
Yeah, so...
Anyway, so the first time I saw someone do that, they were like, oh, it's just like someone throwing hot rice at your face. And do you think that that's
It is a bit like that.
a good explanation?
Yeah, but then I looked it up, and apparently sometimes big shards can come off. So
Yes,
That was the thing.
we're quite
Sometimes
lucky.
one would nick you, and you could see it on the slow mo, and you could see it like it would be big, considerably bigger than the others. and you'd be like,
I
"Fuck
bought
that."
it all off eBay, and looking at it afterwards, I'm so glad that we all wore eye protection.
Yeah, 100%. If we didn't have eye protection, we could have, gone blind.
I got a load of it in my gob at the end.
That's
Because you were
great.
like,
can
don't
see it
open your mouth, but I was just
pinging
like,
off your tongue.
yeah. Well, I thought if I go like this, it would. I thought if I go like that, it would just ping off my tongue. But it hit me in the tongue and then like went in the back of my mouth. There are loads of it in there.
In my mouth!
In my mouth.
All on my ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
when you got your
best
little
bit.
pussy out.
Best bit.
Greg got his little
pussy
vagina out.
yeah.
Best bit.
Greg sat on a
The old
on a
Homer
workbench.
Simpson mouth, yeah.
it did look like Homer
Homer
Simpson's
Simpson,
mouth.
Yeah.
Fired sparks up Greggy's minge. How did that feel?
It felt alright. The weird thing about that one though is the I don't know. I can't get over the fact that we did it so late.
You're more worried about that.
It's pissed me off. Yeah, it's pissed me
You're
off.
not more worried
Why?
about the danger.
Because you didn't listen to me. I said...
Yeah, but we did it and we didn't
do
get
it
any
now.
complaints and you didn't get any looks and you didn't get any spit.
Well, I don't know if I got any spit or not. Could be spitting in my fucking
Yeah,
water
do you know what's
supply.
worse? They're probably woken up. Oh, these fucking bastards. They're making loads of noise at night. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to sleep. All right. A couple months later, fucking drone lands on their roof.
Oh, yeah.
So shut your mouth.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
Man, I'm not that bad. Like, my neighbours love me. I'm great.
So with the sparks, it's that I knew about people who did it, and it's like a sort of an entertainment, even.
Yeah, and angle grinding.
Yeah,
I've
angle
seen a woman
grinding's
do it.
like-
I've seen a woman do it on stage in a club.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do it on stage a lot. It's one of those, like, like freak show things.
Yeah, freak show things.
I went to a club
Where they get the topless women and stuff, which reminds me of when we went to that Circus of Horrors.
Let's not talk about that bit.
Have we talked about that before?
Yeah, I think we have.
Oh, well.
No, that's all right, Greg.
That was one of the funniest things I ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
You're going to have to tell me about this off cast.
So it's really not that painful. It's just it's like it looks like it's crazy.
You occasionally do get the ones that it's not like complete. You can't just stand there. It is you do feel it.
Yeah.
But it's bearable. And it doesn't mark or anything, so you just can sort of withstand it.
You just get these little pricks of
it just looks
heat,
it just
but
looks
it's not
amazing.
that hot. You know,
No.
it's not that hot.
Because as soon as they sort of hit you, they go away.
straight away.
So it's
And I think that were you guys both not were you both sort of scared about it before when I told you that we were doing it?
Yeah,
Like,
I thought it was a stupid idea.
No, it was alright.
Do you trust me?
Since doing fire breathing,
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay with.
Oh, yeah, have we
Stuff
spoken
like
about
that.
that much? I thought you had a brief
No,
fire.
yeah, you did. You taught me how to brief fire. I did an audition tape for a short film, and it was a circus sort of gypsy short film. I didn't get the part, but that's what happened. And
You
I learned.
look like a gypsy.
Thank you. And I learned how to fire breathe. Matt taught me how to fire breathe, and yeah, can still do that. It's a good little thing.
Yeah, that's that thing I wouldn't mess with.
Guess the ladies that fire.
Well, you've got to put, like you said, it's not nice. It's the liquid that you've got to put in your mouth if you've never done it or you've never seen anyone do it. It's basically what they spit out is paraffin, which is like what they use in like oil lamps.
Yeah.
And just keeps fire going. Really, the
thing with paraffin is it's not very good lighting it as it is, but when it's like spray,
so you fill your
when
mouth.
it's spray.
You fill your mouth with it, and it's really like oily, and it coats the whole inside of your mouth, and it's
You're
horrible.
spitting for ages.
And you have to learn how to, like you say, you have to learn how to project your fucking spit, because if you just go and just gob it down your face, your head's going to set on fire. So you have to learn how to, and you can't swallow it because you will die. Mm-hmm. So it's quite, but it's one of those mind over matter things. If you just get it, you learn to do it, you get it down quick. It's all right.
So you weren't that worried about the sparks?
No, not really. And
do you trust me now? Like when I'm like, hey, I've got this idea.
Yeah, I do.
And I promise you, it won't make me.
I trust you whenever there's. I trust you wholeheartedly whenever there's not a camera on. As soon as there is a camera on, I trust you, but I'm cautious about everything you do or say.
Man.
Well,
you never know when he's going to get like a whole thing of molten metal and put on the back of your leg or something. You know what I mean?
Greg, you do bad stuff to me all the time.
Like what? Name one thing I've done bad to you on any of our videos.
You call me fat. You fat shame.
I do fat shame. I'm
Greg.
to that.
Greg, physical scars heal, but the mental ones don't.
Let's stop being fat then.
Brilliant.
Right,
Brilliant.
I'll just keep checking that because I think the time's
We're
going
on 28.
Do you want to stop it and then we can do the coffee?
I could do a coffee.
Okay, we're going to have a coffee break quickly. We're halfway through. Take this little opportunity to write down your favourite videos that we've done as a three. Ones that we haven't brought up yet.
And also, tip jar.
Yes.
I need you to pay for my coffee.
Oh, okay. Coffee break over.
Well, no, coffee. We've just got our coffee.
The making of the coffee is over.
The
drinking of the coffee begins.
Is over.
Okay, let's get back onto it.
It's funny to think that what you're sipping right now, when you poured it out, is the same heat as the hot glue gun that we were pouring on ourselves.
Feels colder.
That's because it's got milk in it.
So, Hot Sparks Pregnancy Simulator. You did that on your bottom, didn't you?
Fucked. Yeah, that thing was horrible.
I didn't even like thinking about it.
You didn't even do it.
I've done it. I did it on stream like several times.
Yeah, I know, but you did it on your
Whose
leg or
ass
something.
was it that we put it on and it looked like some creature was trying to
It was
get
mine.
out of it?
No,
It was my
mine.
butt.
No, it was yours.
I
It was
swear,
mine.
you put
No.
it-
No, it was yours because you said it
You
looked
never
like there
put
was
it
an
on your
alien
ass.
coming. You may have done it, but on the
I'm
video.
gonna sit and watch through it right now because I'm pretty sure.
You may-
You didn't. You didn't even do anything with it because you don't like doing stuff with electricity.
You may have done it on a stream, but he put it on his ass because you were filming and you said, you were like, oh, it looks like some alien's trying to get out of your ass.
I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know.
Because I only did it on my ass. You did it on your, like, you did it on your spine and fucking...
My balls.
Yeah, on your nut shack.
Now, there was 8 settings on that thing.
Yeah.
And the worst one by far was whatever we called... Was it... What did we call it?
Thai.
The Thai one.
Yeah.
It was definitely not like a Thai massage, because I've had a Thai massage, and it was like... You didn't do it.
No, I have distinct memories of using it. That's weird.
I did! Did you? No.
You did
I did not.
You did it on your leg
I did.
on a stream.
I did not.
Huh?
You did it on your leg in the stream in the other room. You did.
I know I've done it.
when you did
I've done it other places.
Do you know what? Right, because
I don't know.
I like trying to
It's
make
so weird.
videos snappy. We actually filmed 10 minutes of my ass going through different settings, and I used about 10 seconds of it.
Yeah. Well, because we were doing it and it was like, okay, Matt, now we're going to give you this. And it was like, and you see his little cheeks, like, and we're like, oh, this is a bit.
Good.
And then after about 10 minutes, we vamped it up and his arse is going like, and it looks like someone's trying to like.
So I just used that bit.
Yeah, it looked like some alien was trying to like reach its hand out of your ass. Like, it was really weird.
Greg goes, oh, this one's groping. And I go, oh, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, yeah. He'll come after
it must
us.
Have been
He's
around the time
he'll
that
kill
Kevin
us.
Spacey
He'll come
started.
after us.
He'll kill us.
When did that come out? Like that he was, doing the naughty stuff.
About a year ago.
Before the last season of House of Cards. Because that's why everyone was annoyed with him. They were like, fuck you, Kevin Spacey. What you did was horrible, but I'm not going to find out how House of Cards ends.
Yeah, anyway, so
man.
it like when it comes to like reverse engineering, again, that was the idea the whole time was the testicles.
Yeah.
And then
And we don't fake no shit. We don't
back.
piss around.
Yeah.
He did do his testicles.
A lot of people who do electric things on YouTube add in the shock noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. It's so obvious.
I think they even did it in Jackass.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Probably.
Have sound effects in Jackass.
I think if we'd have filmed it and it was dead silent, you'd have probably heard a slight like. But because we're all well, 2 of us were drunk, and it was and we were all just dicking around with it. We were quite loud. But so I reckon you could hear something. But no, yeah, when you watch those videos and it's like that's not real.
It just doesn't work like that.
No.
That's just not how.
Because I remember. Well, not even talking about...
Fly Swatter does, though.
I remember... Do you remember the video we did with
Fly Swatter,
TGF?
Yeah.
The electric shock collar?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. When that thing... Because it was a Centurion, we put the dog shock collars on our necks, and it was like... Once you got to about 60, you could hear your skin frying. But when you watch it back on the video, you can't hear shit.
Yeah.
But I remember sitting there, and it sounded like when you put bacon in like a really hot... It was like... And you go... It's like crackling and spitting. You're like, ah!
That was a lot.
But you can't hear nothing.
But, however, the cattle prod I have does make a noise.
Oh,
I bet that fucking thing does.
you shot me with that. I'm gonna kill you.
No, you...
I'm not even joking, man.
Next podcast is just you
Us
two and me, like Weekend at
Yeah,
Bernie.
just an urn.
An urn.
Yeah, just an urn.
All right, Ern.
So yeah, testicles, very painful.
I can imagine.
Very, very painful.
God, it's only when we sit and talk about this I realise how much dumb shit we've done. This is just on your channel as well.
How long can I keep my eyes open? You were in that one, weren't you?
Our little... Yes, our
Your
little...
little mole rat was in that.
Yeah, that was not long after you shaved my head.
yeah.
Because it was just growing back, so I looked like a little fuzzy peach.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was our little homage to Clockwork Orange. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That's one of the first times I can actually remember seeing you in actual panic. I've never seen you panic before.
Scared.
And that clip, you know how you said you always watch that thing of Greg when you're down, you're like, haha. Well, I always watch that video of you where you're like, where you've got your eyes open, and because he had these metal. If you've seen Clockwork Orange, you know what I'm talking about. We duct tape Matt to a chair. If you haven't seen the video, and then we put these clamps in his eyes that keep his eyelids open like that, and he can't blink. But on hand, because I was filming it and Greg was filming it a little bit while we were sort of taking turns fucking around with him and showing him weird stuff on the TV like they do in Clockwork Orange on that big screen. It's in like a cinema in Clockwork Orange, isn't it? Yeah, big projector. But we had a pipette on the side for a bit of water, and occasionally Matt would go like put his head back and we'd squirt a little bit of water in his eyes so we could just carry on filming. Just a little bit.
Because otherwise I would have broken out of that duct tape because it was...
Because we wanted to get as much
painful.
footage as we could. But it was a bit where me and Greg were obviously just dicking around filming. And Matt is calling out for this pipette, and he's like, I thought you were going to cry. You're like, Greg! Greg! Greg!
Dude, it was the worst thing ever.
I've never, ever seen you like that. And because your eyes, you're like,
Look.
Greg!
Matt can sit here as long as he wants and say that's the worst thing ever. But the worst thing ever was actually for that video. I experienced the worst thing for that video because I had to sit and edit Lewis's penis out.
Oh.
Okay? I was there for hours just staring at your
hours.
dick. No, because it took me ages because the idea was they're going to put mole wrap over your penis. But the problem is that
my dick's too big.
It's always moving about, and then it's going underneath you, fruit bowling, and then back out this way. And I'm there like, okay, I'm gonna have to move the roll right there. It's gonna have to go between your butt and go over here. And it took me like at least an hour or two.
For like 2 seconds of footage.
Yeah, because the premise of that video, we were trying to... We were showing you weird stuff on the TV that would like make you want to not look at it,
Stuff
but
like
you had
jellyfish
to.
and all this stuff.
Yeah, and old like World War One flashback footage of like warships being sunk.
Yeah.
But I was trying to make you laugh, so I just fruit bowled. But you were duct taped to the chair, but then you kicked it, and you just clipped my ball bag. You kicked me in the nuts. I was like fruit bowling.
Kick me in the nuts.
If you don't know what fruit bowling is,
Oh yeah, we should explain.
No. Go and watch the video.
Oh yeah, go watch the video, and then if you still can't figure out what it is, it's on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah. This is where it's on Urban Dictionary. It's something completely different.
It's 2 satsumas and a banana at the back end.
Not particularly full fruit bowl, but does the job.
Every time I've had a bit with you editing, you've had to edit the penis out.
It's always me. Yeah, I'm Matt. When it comes to editing, Matt.
Who is it that keeps getting
Matt
their
just
penis
cuts
out?
stuff down and then gets me to do all the complicated stuff, and then moans that I don't edit it enough.
That's why I get my dick out.
It doesn't
Because I know you
edit
boys.
enough.
I know you boys don't try as hard as you can.
It doesn't edit enough.
Like, what was the video that we did? What was the video we did where you were doing the intro? And while you were doing the intro, I started pissing. Was that the Sparks?
Yes.
It was the Sparks. I'm pretty sure I've done it a
Yeah.
few times actually, haven't I?
Yeah, that's.
I like to think you're gonna sit and you're gonna watch this and you're gonna edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do.
Good.
Well, I do. Yeah.
That's how you know that they care. Really.
We edit your wheelie out.
Edit my big old schlong out. Alright.
Okay, let's go into the next video, which you've already kind of mentioned, is when we shaved your head. How great was that? Oh my goodness, it's the best video
I've only
we've
had my
ever
hair
made.
cut once since.
Really?
Looks pretty good. Lewis,
You've only had
grow
your
your hair out, bruv.
You only had your hair cut once?
No, he
since then?
normally gets like fades and all that.
Why
shit
do you
and
get
everything.
fades? What are you, like 13?
I have only had my hair cut
You
once
look a little
since-
porcupine
or
at
maybe
the moment
twice
with
since
the-
I had my
Man,
head
I'll
shaved.
tell you
You
what,
look like
man.
you've got quills on your hair.
It's because I got...
We
It's
don't
good.
we don't
Oh,
live
it's the
we don't
blonde,
live in
yeah.
the tens anymore. Fades are gonna go out of style. I tell you, it's gonna come back in style. Mops. The longer
Well,
the hair, the
it is a
better.
bit of a mop at the
Yeah,
moment.
man,
Mullets.
keep growing it. Mullets. Now mullets need to come back.
I don't like it. I like... Because that's the thing. I always wanted to grow my hair really long, but I just don't have the patience. And when you have your hair shaved... And that wind, when you first get... It's like so refreshing.
Oh no, I hate it.
Having
I have that
wind
when I
on
have
your
my
head.
beard shaved off.
Yeah, imagine that like all around your head and stuff.
Oh, I
It's
hate
like a
it.
constant like
I
someone just
hate,
giving you a
I
little
hate
scratch.
it. It's horrible.
No.
You
Well,
face
when was the
it.
last time
Yeah.
you had like proper shaved hair?
Like last year, I shaved the sides of it. I used to shave the sides and then just keep the top really long. because I was just like,
See, I shaved the sides.
I did my own
almost
hair
to
for
the way
like, you
they
can see it
fold.
in the, this is another thing you can see in the videos of ours, is how I used to cut my own hair. Because
We actually used to cut your own hair in the video.
Well, yeah, no, after, because obviously I had long hair, and then we did the video where I had the mullet done. And for about 2 years after doing the mullet, I cut my own hair all the time. It was all me. And what I would basically do is I had these clippers in my room, and if it got too long at the sides, I was just like, and that's it.
I had to cut my own hair after you shaved it because you did such an awful job.
That was the point.
I look like a fucking tiger.
Well, what
stripes.
what did you expect?
I thought you were going to shave it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna shave my head. Oh nice.
It
It was a dog shave. You gave me a dog shave. You didn't give me a human head shaver.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
Have you ever seen when dogs have had their hair cut? It's all neat and tidy and very straight.
Not when I've seen
No.
it. No, it's all like
No.
poodlish.
Yeah, I'm not talking about it, don't worry.
You wear a hat all the time
We don't
anyway.
shave dogs.
Yeah, I wear a hat because of that.
Yeah,
No,
but your hair looks
but
fine.
even when you had your hair short, you always wore a hat. Just wear a hat, and then like 3 years later, take it off and be like, oh shit.
That looks good.
Yeah, see, man, it hides. It hides.
It goes all over the place because I've had a
Hides
hat
what?
on.
What's it hide?
It hides. Yeah, see, look. Now,
What does it hide?
I wouldn't think that you have a receding hairline right now.
He doesn't, does he?
No. Oh shit, he does. Oh.
Oh God!
Is that? I think it's stopped.
It looks good like that.
It doesn't look like it's moved in the last year.
Listen, if I was a gal, I'd probably still avoid you, but
Good, because I'd
I'd give
avoid
you-
you too if you were a fucking
I
gal.
bet you would.
Because I'll tell you what, Christ. Fucking hell.
I'll tell you what. Christ. That was good.
That's horrible. My face is nice.
Buzz's girlfriend.
Dude, you're sweating like
Woof.
shit, man.
I actually don't. I think it's because I've had too much coffee.
Coffee
There we
makes
go.
me sweat.
From your hair to your head. Another thing I kind of regret, but kind of also don't. Bang snaps when I banged your head.
Oh, that really, 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 really hurt.
Man doesn't really think about
You know when you fall over as a kid on like pure gravel and you're going down and in your head you're like, this
I know.
sucks so much. My fucking fall, because then bang snaps, if you know what we're talking about, the little things that you throw and they explode on the floor. I don't know what they're called
It
in
is
different
basically
countries.
just gravel.
Yeah,
and a bit
they're
of
like
gunpowder or
little
something.
bags of gravel.
Yeah.
And it was like, and tiny stones, and it just went directly into the top of my fucking head. That hurt.
Afterwards, I googled what was in it, and apparently there's something called like silver nitrate, and it's like a tiny bit in it that helps it pop when you press on it. I filled my mouth with it. It's poisonous, and I didn't know.
That's
before I
cool.
did
It's in
it.
my skull.
Yeah, see, he doesn't think about how it's going to affect other people.
Buried is in my.
No. It's poisonous.
It went in my
ingest.
vein.
Oh no, I'm eating the poisonous thing. Let's slam this person's head into the
No.
poisonous thing.
No.
What if it got in his bloodstream? That's like 10 times worse than ingesting
No, you
stuff.
can't ingest it.
Yeah, but it can get into your bloodstream.
No, but it's like
It's like eating
It's like-
AIDS.
no, but-
AIDS, you can eat AIDS,
Yeah, you
but
can.
it gets in your bloodstream.
Yeah, I
you're
know,
fucked.
but
If you're gonna eat
yeah, but
AIDS on anything,
it's the reverse. You can get it in your bloodstream, but you can't get it.
I think you're making
In
that up to make Lewis feel like you've got silver nitrate poisoning, mate. You're gonna have to take it down
silver
to hospital.
nitrate poisoning.
Oh God.
At least it'll stop me getting coronavirus. Though it might
Oh yeah, good old.
might battle it off. I'll take the silver nitrate.
We in our last podcast we said we were going to go ditch this country if it came here, and now it's in Newcastle.
It's
so-
everywhere. It's in
That's not
York.
See you later.
Two Chinese students in York.
Really?
Have
And
been
people say that is. Look, I'm just saying, just avoid.
Oh, if
York or Newcastle.
York, if you
Just stay at home.
if I saw a picture of the 4 buses that carried the people from the Wuhan flight, and they got them all on these coaches to take them to a quarantine zone
Yeah.
to check them out before sort of letting them back into the public. And they were called horseman coaches, the 4 horsemen.
Pestilence.
Bringing in the 4 horsemen, bringing in coronavirus.
I'm up for it. I'm well down for it. Let's
It's
go.
actually, the amount of people infected to how many people died, it's actually not that bad.
It's like 3%. So
Is it another swine
quite
flu
big.
thing where it's
as bad as
killing
SARS.
old people?
SARS was killing like 10%, 10 to 20% of people.
Is it another swine flu thing where it's like it just kills the old and the weak?
Yeah, it's kind of
'Cause in
like...
which case...
That's most...
Oh man, we need to spread that shit.
Greg!
Okay, maybe not like the
I
young...
didn't say it.
Maybe not the young and weak, but the old.
Because I had swine. I had swine flu when that was a thing.
Yeah,
and it was
you fucking
horrendous.
Mm.
I had to go out and get like the I never took it in the end, but I had to go out and get, I think they called it Tamiflu, the antidote for it was. But the my mum went out and got it, but the side effects for it were like worse than what I already had, so we just didn't take it. But that fucked me up. It didn't kill me.
Well, at least you're not dead.
It's a shame.
Might be why I'm so frail, but
Yeah, so anyway, I'm trying to think of more behind the scenes things for the Bang Snaps. Again, it was just reverse engineering it.
yeah.
It was like it was a clusterfuck of a video, but it is my most viewed. It would be the second most viewed if my underwater vomit
Occasionally
wasn't
we'll practice stuff beforehand. Well, I find that you guys always seem to practice stuff before you do it. Or you even if it's just quickly, you know. Or does that work? Yeah.
testing stuff.
We've had so many failures.
Because that video, the Bang Snaps wasn't a failure, but I mean, like, we always do, like, we always say, like, we come up with ideas, we're like, yeah, we can do this and this, but, like, when we first do it, it will be while we're, like, when we thought sellotaping it to that bamboo stick was, like, and it was funny, but, like, because it, like, wobbles, none of us could hit our heads at the same time. So you were in the middle not getting hit at all. I'm slamming it into my fucking head. Greg is like getting it really fucking... But yeah, it was all like... It was fucking wobbling like fucking Rolf Harris's fucking wobble board. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time we tried that. But we did loads of... What else did we do with them? Yeah, Didn't you do something with your nutsack?
Yeah, I did. But I don't think... that's in the deleted scenes video. I put a load on...
Oh, and in your nose, that was the one. And Greg hit it with a hammer. Oh,
do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
I honestly thought you were going to break my nose, but at the time I was just like, I don't know. If I saw someone else do this, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Stupid idea. It was fun. Whacking you with a hammer is always fun.
How many times have you done that?
Have you ever done something and then afterwards you're like, I survived this because if I died I would be pulled out of the Matrix?
What?
Like, in a different timeline I would be dead now.
What do you mean in a different timeline? What, if it had killed you?
No, if there's like... Yeah.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
I'm not trying to take the piss enough, and I'm really trying to... I don't know.
So if there's like multiple timelines, then one of them you got killed by it.
Hit us up with a message on our social medias or in the comment section down below
if
if you know what the fuck Matt is talking about.
If there's multiple timelines and like you can die...
Oh, like Back to the Future 2?
Maybe there's a multiple timeline right now where one of us gets a heart attack right now.
It's probably going to be me.
Yeah, it looks like we missed it. Oh
well. Okay, yeah, Bang Snaps. Not very tasty. Don't put them in your head. Or your ball sack or your nose.
Yeah, don't eat them. Seal nitrate.
The next one that we have to talk about, there's only 2 left, so you don't...
I swear there's more than that.
There are more than that, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're just doing the exciting stuff.
Leaf blower vomit.
Yes.
Oh, that was jokes.
That was another one where I had to sit and just blow out a penis for ages.
This time, wobbly.
Was that mine? Oh, yeah, no, that was mine.
Yeah, dude, it was so hard because it's just waving in the wind.
That's an interesting story beyond that. Maybe we should have ended on this one. But that was when that same day was the day that we shot our very first podcast as a 3.
Yeah.
Because that was the day we did the Mert and Gerg podcast.
Yeah.
And you had me on.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It was the same day because I was wearing all Matt's hand-me-down clothes.
Yeah. Because it's like I got 2 patches of piss.
Yeah, well,
in the middle.
In my head, when you were like pissing to the leaf blower, I was like, yeah, because I thought I would just sort of piss, and Greg would blow it from the side, and it would sort of go over, and I'd be like, way. But he shot it directly at me, so it was basically just like pissing down my own leg. it was like a full piss. And it was like, and because the leaf, like, it blew it like up my sleeves. Like up into my, like, it was like up my elbow and shit. I was like, this
Really?
is just miserable.
You being miserable. Oh,
That annoys me though, when like the payoff of the video isn't as good as I'm covered in my own piss now for the
but
next
that's just
5
all of
hours.
our videos. No matter how
They
much
really
effort
annoy
you put
me.
into it, they get like 5 to 10k views at the most.
But yeah, you gave me some happy down clothes. Then we filmed a Mert and Gerg podcast, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then that divulged. That summer we started the Threeskins.
That's when you got your foot in the door, innit?
Mm.
And so puked in it. In fact, there was a few cuts that I didn't leave in, and there was even more vomit in them.
Mm.
Well, yeah, we did it loads of times, didn't we? Because for the first like 4 or 5, we were getting the gist of like timing and stuff and all shit, because it had to be timed perfect. Because otherwise, you'd have just puked like, bleh, and then Craig had blown it in your face. We had to, because but if you blow it, if you had the leaf blower on first and then you puked, the puke doesn't even come out. It just gets blown to the back of your brain. So you have to time it like perfectly.
Yeah, it needs to.
Because there were times where you're like, I'm being sick, and no sick is coming out, but we could just hear you going, and we're like,
Has that one been banned?
oh.
No.
See, how the fuck does
You
that
might
not
need
get
to-
banned?
Yeah.
It's age restricted. I think a lot of them are
yeah.
age
I
restricted
don't
now.
get it. I don't, because like underwater
Every
vomit
single one of these
isn't
podcasts
okay,
is age
but
restricted.
vomiting while a leaf blower's blowing at you is okay.
Underwater vomit got tons of views in a short period of time, so it probably just got flagged.
I hate YouTube.
So shit.
The last one we're going to talk about is one that is probably one of my favourite videos we ever made. Is when we covered you in pig's blood and you sunbathed in it.
Oh, bro, that shit was everywhere.
How did it smell?
It smelled like real meaty farts. Like when you got like those the meat farts. Do you know what I mean?
Like a Schwarzenegger guff after protein. Oh,
Yeah.
I think
when
he's
I bump
vegan
out,
now,
when
isn't
I
he?
balls out in front of 5,000 people and I do a big guff and everybody leave, it's great.
For me, it was.
Go do your
it
Arnie
just
impression.
Smelled like fish.
Yeah, Greg Duani.
You back to the chopper.
I'll give him that. It's better than his other impressions.
Yeah, they're normally just like.
Greg,
I
do
hope you left enough room for my fist, because I'm gonna ram it into your stomach and break a goddamn spine.
You went Scottish.
Yeah, a bit
Yeah.
Scottish.
Break your goddamn
I can't.
spine.
I used to be alright at accents, but I just.
No, that was
lost
good.
it.
Do
I
Sylvester
lost it.
Stallone.
See, that's his Northerner. That's his like all Northern people.
Sylvester Stallone sounds Northern to me though. Now Northerners are more like, you know what I mean, and the Scottish are like,
Pesty.
and then
Pesty.
the Irish are like, you know, and then the Welsh are like, okay, sorry.
Reel it in, Greg. Reel it in.
What we were talking.
But
We
I
were
think
talking about
it's
blood sunbathing.
normal.
Oh yeah, it fucking stank. It smelled like pig shit.
I'm so
It was
glad that
gross.
you did that and I didn't.
I actually I thought that was quite fun.
You didn't when we were hosing you down at the end, and it was all like
No,
congealed
no.
in your hair because it was really hot that day.
One of the
wasn't
one of the
It's
worst
solidified.
worst
Yeah.
things about it is obviously there's the
It, like,
shot
dried
at the
on
end where, well, near the end where I'm washing myself naked around the side of our house.
it? Help me. Is that
And
that video?
Matt is just
Help me.
Matt's just there filming me, and I asked him to go get some more water or whatever, and he's just there, sat there filming and laughing. I'm just like,
Can you send me that? I
Listen.
want to make it a soundbite on the podcast. Help me.
Listen, naked Greg covered in blood, asking for help.
Posting himself down.
How
round the back
could
of the
I
house.
not film that?
yeah.
You would film me if it was the same thing. You'd probably get in close and get like down low shots and everything.
It was horrible, man. It was, like I hate. I don't know. It's fun to look back on, but like at the time, it pissed me off. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's
That's like every video we do.
I don't mind videos where it's like quick pain and this, and that, but stuff like where you're like, oh, I'm soaked now, or oh, I smell like shit, and I've got to sit like this for the rest of the day. That really fucking annoys me. And the way that blood dried on you, because that was the thing. I don't know if we sort of thought we'd just like hose it off, you jump in the shower or whatnot, and we just crack on. But
it was
fucking
so
hell, your skin was like stained, like we could not get this
I
shit
know.
off, and all around your like. Some of it was still wet where we were like basing it, but all around the little bits like where it dried, like around your neck and the back of your ears and stuff, and all like in the grooves of your fingers, it just completely dried, and we were just hosing you off like this is shit.
It was.
I was like, I'm glad that isn't me.
Yeah, me too.
Because it stank
The
as well,
worst-
and you couldn't get any of it in your mouth, and we were washing out your hair, and it was all running down your face.
The hardest part was the belly button, the navel.
Oh,
because
fucking
it puddled in it, and at the bottom of that puddle, it started to congeal. I was picking dry blood out of my belly button for at least 3 days afterwards.
I remember, like every time we do something like this, Greg has to tape his penis up.
I have a big thing.
Yeah, you didn't want.
He don't want stuff going down your pee hole.
I have a big thing. I remember reading.
He's doing it now
about
for the podcast
about how you can get infections from just things touching your pee hole. And I'm just like...
Is that why you've never let a girl touch it?
Yeah, man. Like, whenever I'm having sex, I tape it up, you know what I mean? I ain't letting no bitch touch that.
There's,
cellophane
he's actually
around
right.
it,
You
like-
can get
careful.
pig parasites down your pee hole.
Yeah. But some of it must have gone in your mouth when you were washing it off.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it was all in your hair and you were like washing it. It was all ran down your face.
So salty.
Yeah.
My lips tasted the
You
salt.
really shouldn't put any of that in your mouth whatsoever.
Oh,
you know.
Because for anyone who doesn't know, you can't drink pig's blood. You can drink cow's blood, but
if you're
pig's
ever
blood
considering
has
it.
like...
Then why does it exist?
They cook it. They use it to cook. As like a cooking ingredient.
Weird.
And yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I feel like an arsehole because a lot of the time I'm getting you two to do something and I just stand back. But
yeah, but that's only because you're a cripple now, isn't it? So you got to be a sort of director.
You're yeah, but you know I would do it
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I was making YouTube videos, when I had a channel, I yeah, anything I asked you to do, you'd do.
Yeah.
So
dressing up as
Well, I've never had help with my YouTube channel.
It's because I don't fucking like you, Greg.
You would never.
Because you're a lazy son of a bitch.
I would become like every other YouTuber and just.
I'll help you out with some
content.
music if you want. You ever need a singer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can make a song. We made the Threeskins. I keep telling Matt to play some drums because he won't play fucking drums.
Play some drums. Stop being a whiny little bitch.
You lose all that fat in like 3 days of drumming.
That's a good point, actually.
There's some big drummers.
Yeah, he always says this, but then you look at them and like these guys are eating like 10,000 calories a day. They're eating the rock.
Yeah, these guys are
they're eating the
fucking
rock diet, but
stars.
they're eating the rock diet, man. Drums, just get. The thing is that we were saying the other day that we weren't saying this the other day. We were saying this a few months ago about renting out a practice room and then just trying to make a Threeskins song.
Hell yeah.
We can do that right now. And I'm fine with doing it right this second. You said that we can't, and we have to, because you know the guy who owns the studio that we would do it in.
I don't know him personally, but yeah, I can.
Yeah,
I
you
can
know all
contact
about
him.
it. Like you've been there.
Yeah.
You've trained that.
But
not
that's
trained.
but that's not the best thing, man.
No.
We
could go there right now. Let's drop this camera. Let's go there right now.
Nah, you can't. You have to book it a day in advance at the most.
Oh, okay. Well, book it now. Book it right now on the laptop.
What, are you free
Let's go.
tomorrow?
Possibly.
That's not a
I've
yes.
just been an arsehole. We can do that.
I think
though.
I'm free tomorrow.
We can do that.
Because
We can do
buy a drum kit. It's like
we can do I Want
£100.
to Break Free. Do you know that song?
I was thinking that was do I know that song? I was thinking about things because we were talking about last time about how we want to do
John.
covers. Yeah, I was trying to think. I remember the other day thinking of a good one that I would do, and I thought I'll do Break Free if you want me to do that one.
You have
Obviously.
to.
Yeah, I've
Just
got
'cause of the
to
music
do
video.
Freddie Mercury.
I still want to do Wuthering Heights because I
It's
think
me,
I
Freddie,
love
come
Kate
on,
Bush,
man.
and singing Kate Bush is just It's so empowering.
See, that's the video we did together that we never really talked about.
Yeah, the Kate Bush video. It was sort of like that thing we just forgot because it's like.
Well, it was so weird.
It is weird. It's
and
just
quick.
Weird.
Like we filmed it and edited it all in like the same fucking few hours.
It was a weird. I don't even know what was going through our heads that day.
We had filmed an advert. Because back when we started the podcast, if anyone's been around that long, you'll know, we used to do our own little adverts. And we did something like a charity. It was for me, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hair loss or something.
Yeah, we were
going to do just the singing for...
And we wanted it in black and white. We wanted it like one of them fucking UNICEF Oxfam adverts. And they always play Kate Bush.
We did do that.
So you recorded a cover. But then when you recorded your cover, we were like, this is fucking hilarious. Greg,
let's
put a dress on, let's go film a video.
Let's go to the woods.
Yeah, and you ran around like humping trees in this big, dress.
It was a bit weird.
It was funny because we probably shot it. We had the music video play, like the song playing, so you could sing alongside it.
Yeah, it was still out of time.
It was still out of time. Yeah,
it was never going to be in time, was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was really strange.
It was weird.
It was weird. You're really committed. That's the thing about Greg. In the podcast, Greg will sort of sit back, but like when it comes to weird shit like that, get him dressed up, and he will commit. He likes dressing up.
I like dressing up. I'm a huge fan of dressing up. You'll notice, like Nernstein and all that. I get right into it.
You do. You really commit.
I know, because I would be a good actor, and I tell you why. Because when I know how to transform my brain into other people's brains. When the entire time I'm dancing there. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm Greg in a dress in the forest. I'm thinking, I'm Kate Bush, bitch.
It's called method acting.
Yeah, I'm a good method actor.
Yeah, fucking crystal method.
I think we should go.
Nerdenstein is another one we didn't bring up.
That is one, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in Nerdenstein. Yeah, Nerdenstein.
You're the.
I was the little coke sniffing 80s office boss.
Yeah,
but they were twins.
Yeah, twins.
Yeah. Does that count as 2 roles on my resume?
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
That better be on your fucking acting CV.
I'll put it on my IMDb.
I haven't seen that in ages. I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's great.
I love our skits like that. I want to do skits when we finally got the time, and I want to do skits for the Threeskins and stuff.
Well, now it's a new year, new us.
Yeah, it'd be summer before we know it. New year, new skins.
I cannot fucking wait for the summer. I cannot wait for it. Anyway, so that is...
You hate the summer because you always get too hot.
I fucking hate the summer, but you always feel more productive in the summer.
Mine's hay fever. I hate the hay fever.
You get your SARS mask out. People need to see it. They haven't seen it because we...
I know, I broke it.
Oh, okay, that's why they haven't seen it.
That's SARS.
Yeah, I think we're going to stop there because we've done... everyone that I can kind of remember. So there you go. There's a little bit of info.
If there's any videos that you like with us three in them, or just Matt's videos in general, that we didn't bring up, write them down in the comments or message us on all of our social media. All of our social media stuff is in the link down below. Yeah. Please, as we've said 2 or 3 times, donate to the tip jar.
Anything else? Anything else anyone wants to add?
I think we're all good.
No, I worked it out. The thing from last time.
Oh,
you got it, did you?
Got it. Yes!
Faster.
That was great.
I'll play it up here so it's easier. It's gonna be a part. I should have sound.
No, it's because he's on camera.
Pinches up power.
Yeah.
Slick shoes.
I worked out finally. I was just like.
I would say, guess what it is, but we've kind of given it away.
Well, we said this in the last podcast, and we were quoting it, and no one said anything. I don't think people watch.
No one watches this far.
If you're watching or listening right now, to let us know, better comment what that song was. Even if you don't know, just say, "Hi, I'm listening. I don't know."
Yeah, you've done all the outro stuff. So we'll see you next week, and have a great week. And